Today, we're going to dive into the story of one of the most notable Roman emperors of all time, Marcus Aurelius. Let's explore how its principles can teach us to overcome weakness and achieve inner strength. If you're ready to be inspired, keep watching. Principle 1: Self-Mastery. The first principle we learn from Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman philosopher-emperor, is self-control. This principle is fundamental for those seeking to free themselves from weakness and build solid inner strength. Marco Aurelio understood that true strength begins with control over oneself. After all, before facing any external challenge, it is essential that we have control over our own impulses and emotions. It's common to feel impulsive in moments of tension or uncertainty, but it's self-control that allows us to remain calm and clear-headed when things get difficult. For Marcus Aurelius, self-control was not an instant achievement, but a constant practice. He believed that all of us, regardless of our station in life, should seek to improve our ability to control our emotional reactions. This involves recognizing our weaknesses, learning to deal with anger, frustration, and anxiety, and cultivating inner serenity. One of the ways to develop self-mastery is meditation. Marco Aurelio was a fan of this practice and used it to reflect on his own actions and emotions. Through meditation, we can observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, which allows us to better understand ourselves and make wiser decisions. In our quest to stop being weak, self-mastery puts us in control of our own narrative. Instead of being hostage to our emotions and impulses, we can consciously choose how to react to situations. Not only does this make us more resilient, it also helps us build healthier relationships and make decisions that are more aligned with our values. Self-mastery is the foundation of true inner strength. Practice it daily, and you will be on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. Principle 2: Acceptance of Destiny. The second fundamental principle that we can learn from Marcus Aurelius is acceptance of destiny. This powerful principle teaches us to embrace the reality of life and find strength in accepting circumstances we cannot control. Marco Aurelio understood that life is full of unpredictable events and unexpected challenges. Instead of resisting or lamenting over situations that are beyond our control, he urges us to accept fate with serenity and humility. This does not mean passivity, but rather the understanding that we can choose how to react to life's events. Accepting destiny frees us from the burden of stress and anxiety that often accompanies resistance to inevitable change. Instead of fighting the currents of life, we can flow with them, adapting more effectively to challenging situations. Furthermore, acceptance of destiny encourages us to focus our efforts and energy on what we can influence and control. This helps us direct our attention toward problem-solving and personal growth rather than getting lost in unproductive worries. Marco Aurelio also emphasized the importance of practicing gratitude. By recognizing the blessings we have, even in the midst of difficulties, we develop a more positive and resilient outlook. Therefore, Marcus Aurelius' second principle teaches us that true inner strength is not in resisting destiny, but in accepting it with humility and serenity. By adopting this mindset, we can face life's uncertainties in a more balanced way and find the strength to overcome any challenge that comes our way. Remember, acceptance of destiny is a powerful choice that allows us to live with more peace and determination. Principle 3: Sense of Duty. The third principle that we can extract from Marcus Aurelius' philosophy is the sense of duty. For him, true inner strength was intrinsically linked to fulfilling the responsibilities and obligations that life imposes on us. Marco Aurelio believed that everyone has a role to play in the world and that it is our moral duty to fulfill these responsibilities with integrity. This means acting fairly, ethically, and selflessly, regardless of the circumstances or temptations we may face. Having a sense of duty gives us a clear purpose and a moral compass that guides our actions. When we know what our responsibilities are and strive to fulfill them, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment and inner strength. However, the sense of duty is not limited to just professional or social responsibilities. Marco Aurelio also emphasized the importance of fulfilling our duty towards ourselves, constantly seeking self-improvement and personal development. This principle encourages us to act in ways that align with our deepest values and to make choices that reflect our ethical principles. He reminds us that true strength is not in seeking selfish gains or personal advantages, but in contributing to collective well-being and the growth of the inner self. Just like Marcus Aurelius, we can find strength and purpose in our daily responsibilities, whether at work, family, or our personal journey of self-discovery. By embracing our sense of duty with integrity, we are building a solid foundation for inner strength that will help us face any challenge life throws at us. A sense of duty is a powerful source of inner strength. Fulfilling our responsibilities with integrity and acting in accordance with our values makes us more resilient and morally robust people. This is a path to true inner strength and personal fulfillment. Principle 4. Resilience. The fourth principle that we can learn from Marcus Aurelius is resilience. Marcus Aurelius faced countless adversities throughout his life as a Roman emperor, and his resilience is one of the reasons he is remembered as one of history's most notable leaders. For Marco Aurelio, resilience was not just the ability to overcome challenges, but also to learn and grow from them. He understood that life is full of ups and downs, and that true inner strength is demonstrated when we face difficulties with courage and determination. Resilience involves the ability to recover from defeats and adversities, not allowing them to define us. Marco Aurelio teaches us that, instead of giving in to despair in the face of failures or setbacks, we should look at these experiences as opportunities for growth. One of the keys to resilience, according to Marco Aurelio, is self-compassion. He reminds us that we all make mistakes and face difficulties, and it's important not to be too hard on ourselves. Instead, we should treat ourselves kindly and learn from our mistakes, using these lessons to strengthen our resilience. Another aspect of resilience that Marco Aurelio valued was the importance of perseverance. He encourages us to persist, even when things seem insurmountable. After all, it is often persistent resilience that leads us to ultimate victory. On our journey to stop being weak, resilience is one of the most valuable principles we can adopt. It helps us face life's challenges with confidence, learn from our mistakes and become stronger with each adversity. Resilience is the key to true inner strength. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, what matters is how many times you get up. Cultivate resilience and use difficulties as springboards for personal growth and inner strength. Principle 5. Search for knowledge. The fifth and final principle that we extract from Marcus Aurelius' philosophy is the search for knowledge. Marcus Aurelius was an avid scholar and believed that continuous learning was essential for personal growth and inner strength. For him, the search for knowledge was not just an intellectual act, but also a spiritual journey. He understood that by expanding our understanding of the world and ourselves, we can become wiser and more resilient people. The pursuit of knowledge involves questioning our own beliefs and perspectives, being open to new ideas and cultures, and never ceasing intellectual curiosity. Marco Aurelio believed that knowledge allows us to make more informed decisions and act wisely in all areas of life. One of the ways of seeking knowledge that Marco Aurelio practiced was reading. He kept a personal diary where he recorded his thoughts and reflections, and often turned to philosophical works for guidance. Reading is a powerful tool that allows us to access knowledge accumulated over centuries and expand our understanding of the world. Furthermore, Marco Aurelio highlighted the importance of introspection. He encourages us to look within ourselves, reflect on our actions, and understand our own values and motivations. This self-awareness is fundamental to personal development and building inner strength. In the search for knowledge, we also find the opportunity to learn from the experiences of others. Marcus Aurelius believed that observing the actions and behavior of virtuous people could inspire us to improve our own lives. Therefore, Marcus Aurelius' fifth principle reminds us that true inner strength is rooted in knowledge and wisdom. The constant search for understanding the world and ourselves enables us to make better decisions, to overcome obstacles with resilience, and to live with purpose. In summary, by adopting these 5 principles, self-mastery, acceptance of destiny, sense of duty, resilience, and quest for knowledge, inspired by the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, we can move towards a more meaningful, stronger, and more fulfilling life. In short, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that inner strength is not just a matter of muscles, but of principles. Self-control, acceptance of destiny, a sense of duty, resilience, and the search for knowledge are the pillars that will help us stop being weak and become stronger and more balanced people. Like him, we can find inspiration in history to face our challenges with dignity and wisdom. I hope this video was inspiring for you. If you liked the content, don't forget to leave a like and share with your friends. Until next time, and always remember Marcus Aurelius' principles for gaining inner strength.